My name is Barbara Donovan. I teach political science here at Wesleyan. I have been here for 25 years. I got my PhD at Georgetown University, a master's degree in London, and I went to Tufts University as an undergrad. I'm here to tell you a little bit about our program of History, Politics, and Global Affairs. This is a program that is perfect for anyone who is thinking that they might want to be a history major, political science major, international relations major. What we've done here at Wesleyan is integrate all three disciplines into a really exciting interdisciplinary program. And we did that for a couple of reasons, because each of these majors used to be separate majors or separate programs, but they all relate to one another. We believe really strongly at Wesleyan in interdisciplinary thinking. That means approaching a given issue or topic from multiple perspectives. So it's not enough, for example, to understand the election in the United States that just occurred just from the perspective of politics. You also have to take into account economic affairs. You have to take into account international relations. You probably have to draw in some sociology and anthropology as well to really understand what's going on in our country. And so that's what we try to do. We blend together a number of different disciplines in order to lend everything a much richer perspective. The other interesting thing, or really fun thing about this major, is our emphasis on leadership and advocacy and experiential learning. So some of our requirements ask that you take courses in, for example, political activism and organization, or women in politics, or political leadership. So you get opportunities to both exercise any leadership skills, but also to study all of these particular things from the aspect of advocacy, fighting for certain interests, fighting for certain causes. Our experiential component, we have Model UN programs, students do internships, they do a variety of different workplace experiences, and then we also have embedded into the major a professional practice seminar where we explore opportunities with respect to internship careers, research from the perspective of our individual majors. I think there are two things that might matter to you. One of them is that we are a small school, and classes are obviously not that large, but we also are able, because of our size, to build a really good community within our different programs and majors. So I have students now who know each other really well. They look forward to coming to class. You know, we might have 6, 8, 10 people. I know these students really well. I've had them in courses for several years, but they also know each other real well. And so we have this very, very special learning community that as a teacher, I find really exciting. I learn from those students, but I think the students also really see value in that community. So another really important reason for considering Wesleyan is the atmosphere that emerges in the classroom, because we are a women's college. So obviously the question of women in politics, gender in politics, comes up all the time. It is woven through all the material I teach. It is something that is at the very core of the discussions I have with students. But I think another sort of piece that comes out of in the classroom is that although there is tremendous diversity in my classroom with respect to different political views and concerns, there is a sort of a common theme or thread in the sense that we are very concerned about issues of gender and gender identity, and then also more specifically the role of women and those who identify as women in the political process. So again, my name is Barbara Donovan, professor of political science, and if you have any further questions or want to talk more about anything that I've said in this video, please don't hesitate to email me.